I'm going to try and make this video a quick one. So to create a new group, the first thing you've got to do is go to your favorites, or as we call it here, persons of interest list. Because we haven't added anyone to our persons of interest list, it's now empty. On a person's profile, you have this Add Person button, which adds a person to your persons of interest list or favorites. So we're just going to tap the button right now, and you can see they've been added to your persons of interest list. Now when you go to the persons of interest list, you'll see the person there. So to create a new group, you tap on the groups button here, and then that brings you to the groups page. So the first thing you got to do is create a new group. So you tap that button here to create a new group, and this will bring you to the create new group page, where you can upload an image, write down the group name and description. And once you're done filling all that up, you don't really have to include a group photograph, but if you choose to do so, it just makes it easier to see the groups visually when you have quite a few groups. Once you tap on create group, you'll see the group that you've just created appear in the groups section of this group screen or group page. And every group that you have created or joined will appear here in the form of a list. So when you tap the group that you've just created, you come to the group page, if you like. This is where you can add group members. You have the group chat here, and you have the group map as well. There's only one group member now, which is Dennis 2000, the profile I'm using now. So when I tap on Dennis 2000, it says group admin. My profile opens up, or your profile will open up. When you tap on the group map, the map opens up. Right now there's only one person on the map, which is me. And when you tap on the marker, it'll open up your profile. And if it's the marker of a group member, it'll be their profile. Now, how do you add people to the group? You go to this add group member button here. This will open up your favorites, and then you can select the user from your favorites. Now you'll have to remember that whenever you have this group map open on your phone, your actual location will update in 20-second intervals. So if you've added group members to this group, everyone in the group will be able to see your location in real time when your map is open. When you close the map, then your location stops updating. If you keep the app running, it updates every 30 minutes. Once you minimize the app, which means if you're not using the app, or if your phone is turned off or in standby mode, your location does not update. So when you press the send group requests to the group member, a group request will be sent. So when you receive an invitation to join a group, this is what it will look like on this group screen here. So by tapping on the group request, it'll give me this little bit of information here to tell me, the potential group member, that whenever I've got the map open, my actual location will be updated in 20-second intervals. And whenever I have the app running, my location will be updated in 30-minute intervals. But when I exit the group, or if the group is closed by the admin or group creator, all the location data will be deleted and no longer visible. And it also tells you to only invite or join groups with trusted members such as family members or close friends. So when you tap on join group, it'll let you know that you've joined the group, and you'll then see the group that you've just joined in the group section. When you open the group, you'll get to see the group picture, group name and description, and also the group members. Because I've joined this group now, this button over here is the exit group button. And if I was the creator of the group, this will be the delete group button. So this opens up the group chat, and when a group member posts a chat, you'll receive the notification, and this opens up the group map. If you tap on a group member, it opens up their profile, And if you tap this, it'll open up the map to exactly where they are or where their last location was. And because this person is actually right next to me, it just shows that we're right next to each other right now. But if the person is a lot further away, it'll show you where they are. On the group screen, you can also see each member's last location and when it was. And you'll also be able to navigate to them by tapping on this car button here. By tapping on this, you will exit the group and all your data will be deleted. Now, if you are the group administrator, this button will be the Close Group button. And by closing the group, all group data will be deleted. Now, let's talk about what happens when you want to make a call for help in an emergency. So first thing you do is tap the Help button and then tap Call for Help. As you can see here, it's pretty similar to starting a group. The main difference is anyone can join this emergency event. Unlike a group where you have to invite people and they have to accept the invitation, anyone can join an emergency event. So let's just tap here, Call for Help, and you can see now our emergency event has been created. However, we didn't attach a picture and we didn't put in any title or description. So it's kind of just a blank entry at the minute. But this is designed to be like this in case you don't really have time to type anything. All you can do is just tap a button, so that's why it comes up like a blank event, but it's still an event nonetheless. So helpers will see the top half of the screen like this. They'll see that there's an emergency taking place somewhere. And when you join an emergency, you'll see the event on the bottom here under emergencies you're involved in. If you join an emergency as a helper, this is the prompt you will see. It's just the usual prompt to let you know that your actual location will be updated in real time. And this is so that you as the helper can see the other helpers involved in the emergency, and you can speak to the helpers directly to assist in the emergency or coordinating a rescue. The other main difference is if you join an emergency as a helper, your location will also update in real time when you have the emergency map open. But as a helper, your location does not update every 30 minutes when the app is in use. Helpers can exit the emergency at any time and all their data will be deleted, but the caller for help must close the emergency. And the prompt here says emergencies should be closed as soon as possible so as not to keep alerting others. But it's also imperative that you close the emergency as soon as possible so that your actual location will stop being public. So when you call for help, the app will notify other users who are within 24 kilometers or 15 miles of your actual location. And this is what the notification will look like if your public location that you've chosen is within 24 kilometers of a caller for help. And that completes the tutorial videos. We hope that you find this app useful, and do stay tuned for further updates and videos.